are officially streaming. Yeah. All right. Give it a
Unofficially, what are
second.
we doing?
So it lets me play an ad to turn off pre-rolls. And then while that's rolling, we'll go over recap. Okay, so last time we ended after you guys blacked out and woke up back in your houses. And it's now the next morning. As the really that pretty much sums it up. See, that's scary.
I just want to say I didn't consent to being knocked out.
I don't think anyone consents to being knocked out. That is equally as scary. All
What if I did
right.
consent to being knocked out?
I'm sure it's happened.
I mean, technically, anyone who gets like knocked out in a sport is consenting to it.
Anesthesia, if we count that.
That's like a lot of people consent to getting knocked out, see?
Yeah.
Okay. Stella, you wake up in your house and there's a button. Like you wake up and there's just a button in front of your face.
Well, hey, buddy.
How do we know it's not cuff?
Hey. Is it button or cuff? Which tail is it holding?
What?
Which side is it?
Clearly, button is the impression you get.
Okay. Hey, button. Wait. Where?
Wah,
Why am I back here?
wah, 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 wah.
Oh. Wah.
How dare you go into the dungeon and pass out, and then we need to rescue you, bring you back here. You slept all night, and you had us all worried.
Did I just understand button?
That's the impression you got from his was.
Sorry. I just walked through a door and then everything went black. Is that supposed to happen?
Pats your head and then jumps down and leaves your cottage.
Okay. Bye, button.
Wah.
Aww. Button's so cute.
And you got the impression of come see me later.
Okay.
Your button news is getting better.
I can understand button.
Is it her understanding getting better, or is it Button's communication getting better?
I mean, Wah is the pinnacle of communication, so can it really get any better?
Yeah. Okay. Okay. How dare I go into the dungeon and pass out and make Button rescue me? Okay. Wait. I think Stella gets up and then rushes out, and I guess rushes to the inn, because that's where they were staying.
Apparently, Cecilia sees movement and throws a spell at you.
Yeah, just leave that alone. Ignore me. Because I see the spell attack, and then there's a +4. I don't know. I don't know what this is. So I clicked on it.
You bust into the inn to find Gary being served breakfast by Cuff.
You're awake.
Oh. Do you remember what happened?
No, I don't remember what happened, but Button does. Button says that I don't know, we passed out and then they had to come rescue us.
Wah, wah, wah. And Cuff
Yes,
comes
boy.
over and starts pushing you towards a table.
Okay, I'll sit.
Yeah, Cuff said it was your fault.
No. Cuff didn't say it was my fault. Did you, Cuff?
Cuff hurries into the kitchen.
Cuff, say it wasn't my fault, Cuff!
You hear unnecessarily loud cooking noises coming from the kitchen.
Well,
Aggressive
Cuff.
cooking ensues.
Well, I think Cuff is blaming me.
Well, it would probably do you some good to take some personal responsibility once in a while.
What's that?
Exactly.
So, wait, did Cuff actually tell you it was my fault, or like did Cuff scold you? Button
Cuff's-
scolded me.
Well, Cuff said wah 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 Stella wah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cuff actually woke Airy up with like a bowl of warm broth and like a nice warm drink as well. Slowly eased him into the waking world. Explains
so
that
nice.
it was Stella who got you guys all in danger by taking you through the dungeon. And it was in fact Cuff and Button who had to come save you.
Honestly, I kind of just don't believe your story because Button and Cuff only say "wah." They don't say names.
That's what you got out of that?
Yeah. I don't believe you. It's not my fault. It's your fault. It must be your fault. Yeah, that's right. It's your fault.
You know, if the dungeon didn't die with you, I'd be so over this right now.
I mean, that's nice, I guess. Oh well.
Cuff carries
Wait,
out
where's
a plate.
Cecilia? Ooh, food. What's for breakfast today, Cuff?
It's fish again.
It's always fish.
Oh, yes. My favorite. Stella starts stuffing her face.
So, when are you gonna, have anything edible grow out of those farms that you keep working on?
I mean, it's edible if you like eating rocks.
Do I look like an Earth Genasi?
Do Earth Genasi eat rocks?
Well, Air Genasi certainly don't.
Well, if Earth Genasi eat rocks, then why don't you just eat air?
I do, every day.
No, you breathe air. It's not the same as eating. Or are you eating it?
Someone didn't go to school for common.
Once again, I didn't go to school.
And it shows.
Geekos, whatever. Where's Kakelia? Wasn't she here too? Kakelia!
They went outside to graze or something. I don't know.
Great. Oh. Does she not like fish? I guess she's part horse. That makes sense. Oh well. Okay, well. Wait. Oh. I'm gonna check my quests and everything. I'm gonna see if the system has anything to say to me today.
It took you this long to check your notifications?
Of course.
Jeez, do I have to flash them in your face every time?
Oh yeah.
All right. Let's see what you got here. Oh, okay. So your dungeon needs reset. That's gonna be 50 mana.
Otterly, have you seen Solo Leveling?
Seen what?
Solo leveling.
Yeah.
So you know the punishment when they ignore the notifications for too long?
Well, it gets teleported.
Reset the dungeon for mana.
Oh, look, you did unlock something.
Oh.
Right. Here you go. Okay, quest. Open the dungeon, complete. Okay, so you've unlocked some new buildings. Oh, look at this. Okay, so you don't have a cap on houses anymore. You can expand out your streets a little bit. It looks like the dungeon influence is allowing that. Oh, important thing right here. You can build a guild hall. And 2 more fields. Okay, so that's what you unlock there. You still haven't done your quests for shop and dungeon loot. And dungeon traps, still haven't touched those. With the dungeon reset, you should probably add notes and modifications if you want those. And oh, it looks like Button has a request for you.
Oh yeah, Button wanted to talk to me. Okay. Okay, well, how much mana do I have right now? Can I reset the dungeon? Ugh.
Do math. You do math. You have 90 mana.
Okay.
So yes, you can reset.
How much? Okay, I'll reset the dungeon.
Okay, you're down to 40 mana.
How much do dungeon traps cost?
Depends on the traps and how many you want set. You don't have to have them. If you think your dungeon's fine, you don't need to put them in.
No, I definitely want some traps. What kind of traps can I have?
Well, it looks like you can have your standard like pitfall, boulder fall, poison mushroom cloud trap, tripwires, trapped door is one of them. And then you can custom make traps as well.
Okay, well, I think I want.
You gonna finish that sandwich?
Okay, I want some traps. You know that one long room where there were just some rats and it was like all glowy and stuff in there? I think it would be super fun if we had some like I think there should be some boulder traps. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, like have some rocks coming down from the other end, not from the entrance, towards the exit out of it. And then you have to dodge them by. Can we get more pillars in there so people have more places to hide, like to not get hit by rocks to get through the room? You know, like so that's more fair. I don't want it to be too hard.
Okay, ping
I don't want-
locations for the traps first and what you want.
Okay, the trap should be like there's a boulder that comes from here, one that comes from here, and I guess one that comes from here, and then they'll go like, they'll go like this down the room, and then we can have like some more.
All right, what is your activation trigger for these boulders?
There should be It should come after, I think. Maybe after they defeat the rat, because when we went in there, all the rats kind of just started coming at us, even though they were all through the room. So maybe after they deal with the rats, they have to get through the boulders.
So after rats die, you want all 3 boulders to just roll at them?
Not all at once, I think, right? I mean, maybe they're offset. So one comes first, another comes a little after, and you have to go between the different lanes to get up out of the room safely.
You can only send 1 boulder each.
There will only be one boulder. You can't have multiple boulders.
Not at this level.
Aw. Okay, then maybe let's see. Hmm. Okay, in that case, how about instead of when the rats die, it's while you're fighting the rats? And can we just move the pillars, like, or have the rats make it so the rats don't come to get you until you're way further into the room? And then that way they have to run back to the safety of the rocks so that they don't get, squished by boulders. But I also have the rats chasing them. Is that better?
Okay, so sounds like you want a proximity trip around here. All right. And you want the rats to be tied to the boulder release?
Yeah. Yeah. Have the rats tied to the boulder release.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, with those modifications, you'll need 30 minutes each to install the traps. And then extra, you said you wanted more pillars. Do you want more pillars still, or do you still want that open space for the boulders?
With the change, I think the pillars are okay.
Okay. Okay, so the room has changed to from roaming mods to a wave of mods coming in after boulder trigger, unavoidable trap. Okay, difficulty in room has been increased. Any other modifications?
Okay, that room's good. I'm thinking that. Hmm, can there be some kind of in that last room? The big tentacly ones, they're pretty hard. Those are some tough cookies, and they kind of hurt when they hit you. Um, I don't remember. Were they super mobile? Can you like put them further away from, you know, so that people aren't just gonna get hit by both of them at once? Like, ah.
They started not next to each other.
Yeah, but like even further to the different sides of the room. The big ones. These guys. Oh. Because I think it would be fun to put some sort of. Let's see, there's pitfalls, tripwires. What does the poison cloud do?
You need me to explain a poison cloud?
Like, is it just something that hurt, or is it like something that just kind of fucks with you?
For this case, you would have a cloud that disorients or has a chance to disorient everyone
That
inside.
one. I like that. Put that in the middle of the room.
Mhm.
And let's see. I know I've added some traps and stuff, and that's kind of making those last two rooms a little harder. Can I make the first room a little easier somehow? Because it's not supposed to be too deadly, right?
Nope, it's supposed to be completable by bronze adventurers.
So can we... Hmm. Can we put one of the wolves, like, in the hallway? Or maybe the rats in the hallway? So that it takes them longer to get to the adventures? That way they have some more time and they don't get mobbed?
You want to just
'Cause,
move them further back? You can also remove creatures.
Hmm. I think move the rats into that long hallway. Move some of the rats into the long hallway. Because I don't want to put a bunch of traps in there. I think it might be too hard. As fun as it would be to have a bunch of tripwires in there, I'm not gonna do that. And then yeah, I think that might be better. To have those guys up there. Maybe move one of the wolves further up towards the entrance. That way everyone doesn't have to get as close to them. Well, close to all the other wolves to start fighting them. That might make it a little easier. Does that make my dungeon? Am I within the standards?
I don't know. That's what fairy school's for.
Oh. Well, I didn't go to fairy school.
Yes, you keep reminding us.
Okay. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. And then that should be good. Um, and then let's see, I have to figure out loot. Loot. Oh, loot.
Yeah.
You said the rat helps make the loot? So to actually talk to my dungeon?
Yeah, so you unlocked your loot and mana system. Looks like you're with your current setup. You're aiming to be a dungeon shop loot system.
Dungeon shop loot system. Sure.
You have dungeon shops set up in your town.
Oh yeah.
A rare system that is not commonly used. Normally, people just have monsters drop loot, but in this case, your monsters and boss would drop tokens of value that the adventurers could trade in at your shop for the loot of their choice.
Yeah. Yes, that's what I want.
Would you also like
Oh.
to drop regular coins as well in the dungeon and or some consumables?
Yeah, to both of those. Like, maybe some mushrooms? There can be some fun mushrooms they can pick.
We're talking drops, not gatherables.
Not gatherables. Okay, drops. What kind of consumables would? Well, I guess the plant monsters could drop some consumable plant parts.
Yes, if you remember, there is a mushroom that does a healing in your dungeon. You could have that be a drop, or you could have standard weak healing potions and or recovery elixirs. Dungeon resistant elixirs could drop for those who are a little bit more sensitive to the environment.
Can we make? I like the They should drop the mushrooms that can also be gathered, and then can we, instead of just like a dungeon effect resistant potion, can that be a mushroom too? Just like a different looking mushroom?
Yep, these can all be mushrooms.
Okay, yes. That. Yeah, I like those too. What else should they drop?
What currency is the value you would like to drop?
This is for bronze adventures, right? Maybe silvers and, well, I mean, obviously we have the tokens, but like actual stuff, probably silvers, coppers. Maybe the boss has some gold.
Gold from Bronze Dungeon. Okay, you clearly didn't go to
Like
school.
like a couple, not like a lot. Because I mean, like 10 silver is a gold, so you might as well just give them a gold coin.
Alright, assign values to each of your monsters.
Values? The rats drop. They're like, how much money they drop?
Yes.
I don't know how much money they're supposed to drop. I didn't go to school. Is there a guideline for total value across the whole dungeon for a bronze dungeon?
Alright, assigning value. Rats, 5 copper. Wolf, 2 silver. Shrub, 10 copper. What are the mushrooms called?
I have no idea.
Why are you asking us?
I look it up every time and then forget. The mushroom thingies, 2 silver. Yeah, we'll do 4 silver. So we should say up 2 for these. Gloria, 5 gold. Boss, 3 gold. Boss companion, 2 gold. All loot is a chance at drop, not guaranteed.
Okay. Can some of the loot be like, can the boss drop a funny hat? Like have
This
a
is a
chance to
very
drop a funny
serious
hat?
dungeon.
The boss can drop whatever.
Or, ooh, okay, wait, no. I think, can there be a rare drop from the mushroom monster thing that had all the things? Can it like have a rare drop chance to drop a mushroom hat? I want that. I want that to be a drop.
Okay, assign rarity.
Very rare.
Which would be
I don't know what that means.
what percent drop rate?
Oh, 1%.
Okay. Okay, pick a number. Between 1 and 100. Yep.
$46.
Okay. I hope you know if someone, it's going to be a D100 roll for that, and 46 is going to be the loot number.
That's funny.
Ba, 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 ba. Okay, that sells your in dungeon things. For the
Okay.
shop, you have to unlock a shopkeeper and the dungeon shop menu. Total dungeon cost for mana is going to be 110 mana to. Oh, well, plus the loot. Yeah, we'll just do 110 mana loot we can generate over time before the next people come. Yep.
Okay. Got it. And then, wait, okay. Okay, I need 110 mana for my dungeon. And then I want to check the build menu to see how much mana I need to build the guild hall.
Guild Hall will cost you about 500 mana. More efficient if you supply some appropriate resources.
What are the appropriate resources?
Wood, stone, minerals, ore.
Okay, what? Whew, okay. Hopefully, I'll make Gary do that.
What the fuck?
Ari
Okay.
sitting at the table across from her just hears, I'll make Ari do that. What the fuck?
Hey, Ari! I
What
need
the
a
fuck?
favor. I need a favor. A really tiny favor. You know that thing that you do?
You
Where-
really need to be more specific.
That thing that you do.
You know, where you just make stuff appear out of thin air?
Uh-huh.
Can you make... System, what was the thing that was really hard to get around here? Was it ore?
Ore is
I think
typically
ore.
the hardest thing that you were struggling with, yes?
Yeah, Ari, can you make a bunch of ore?
That's the bitch who hasn't even gone and tried to mine ore ever.
How much is a bunch?
System, how much of the materials can I contribute to the guild hall?
Fucking
You
all
have to
these
make it-
questions. All you do is question.
Well, I didn't go to school, so I don't know. So I have to ask questions so that I can understand.
Let's see. You can contribute 200 units of lumber, 50 units of ore, 100 units of stone, and 30 units of minerals. And that will reduce the cost by 80%.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And build time.
Ooh, and the build time. Yeah. Ari, how much ore can you make again?
If I really push myself, I can make 12 units of ore. If I use so it's a level 2 spell. If I use a level 3 spell, can I get any benefit? It's not technically in the spell, but
Sure, you can get a D50% increase in the output.
Sorry, did you say D50 or 50?
D50.
Okay, so it's randomized when I do it.
Yeah.
Okay, then I can do up to 13 ore, I guess. 14 ore, potentially maxed out.
Yeah, so I need like 50, but I'll take the 14
What the
if you
fuck?
can do that. I need a lot. We have to build a guild hall.
If I really stress myself, I can give you 14. Okay, I'm gonna take that.
Listen, okay.
Good morning to you too.
Okay. Listen, please, if you just do this for like today, and then I might need more help, with that. I might need some more tomorrow. Who knows? I might not find more ore, but I won't ask you for anything else today. I think
Sorry, exactly how much do you need?
50.
And other stuff.
Yeah, I need to get 30 minerals. I gotta get 200 wood. Whew. And 100 stone.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
You can just do partials.
I don't have to do all of it. Like, it's just like, if I get 50, that's the best. The system says that if I get all those things, I can reduce the mana cost and then the build time by like 80%. So it'd be really awesome to get 50 ore, but it's okay if we can't get 50 ore.
Well, how about you go gather ore today, and if you come short of 50, then I'll make the rest. And then I don't know if you can teach Button to get stone, but maybe you can teach him to get stone, and I'll spend the day getting wood. And maybe Kekilia does minerals.
Okay. Okay, if you want to get wood, just remember, all you have to do is, I think, just cut down the tree. And I don't think you have to do more. That's right, Homeless? As long
Well,
as the tree was cut, I could designate
Who?
it as claimed. Homeless, you. In the
Who?
past, right?
Oterli.
Not to Airy. This is me as a player. That was the rule, right, Homeless? That they just have to be cut down?
I believe you're asking this system.
Fine, so we'll ask the system. System, they just have to be cut down for me to claim them, right?
Yeah, as long as there's resources in your zone, you can just claim it.
Okay, yeah, you just have to cut the tree down, Airy. You don't have to try to turn it into plates like Button.
Okay. Where is Kekilia?
Oh yeah, she might be able to help.
Poke my head out the window. Kekilia.
I am out in a field somewhere.
Are you in audible range?
Where's Cuff?
The
In
inn?
the kitchen of the inn?
Are they both in that building then?
Not
No,
Button.
Button's somewhere else.
Yeah,
Button
but
somewhere
Button?
else. Somewhere else. Doing Button things.
I want to be with Button.
Well, you can't be with Button right now. Button's busy.
Wow.
Button's busy.
Button is a child.
Oh, technically, Button is fully matured.
Oh, he's not just a baby.
It's, it's the opposite of the like ageless lolly. Looks young, is young, but technically is a mature being.
ちょっと待って.
Okay, well, I'm probably outside, like,
Frolicking in the
harvesting
fields.
flowers. Yeah.
Cecilia.
I guess I'll come in.
I guess.
I guess. But I do so while making like a flower wreath.
Cecilia, did Button or Cuff wake you up earlier?
No.
What?
No? Okay.
Damn, no.
I think we need another one.
Another what?
Another Button.
Yes.
Well, another helper.
I agree, I agree, I agree.
Why are you angry?
Oh, I agree, I agree.
Yeah, why are you angry?
Ha 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 ha. What do you guys need?
Oh, well, Stella.
I have a mission. I need to find ore and I guess minerals, but I think I know where minerals are. But I have to find ore. And I need help. Or you can help find stone or lumber. You can help. You know how to chop trees? You can chop trees. You can do whatever you want. I'm not like your. No, it's just a favor.
Why would I chop trees?
Stella, you would ask Cecilia to chop down the forest?
Why
I'm
would
so
I hurt the
sorry
forest?
she is. I'm so sorry Stella is so rude.
There's nothing wrong with chopping down some trees. You can plant new trees.
I don't like
Like-
this idea.
You just don't
What are
cut
the
down
trees
an
for?
entire forest. We need to build a guild hall so that people can come and do the dungeon. And I guess, I don't know, guilds are important or something, so they have to have their own special building because they're oh so special.
You're just mad you're not part of a group.
I am a part of the group. I'm a dungeon warden.
Yeah, that's a group of one.
But like Rat's on my team, and like so's Gloria, and I mean, I kind of thought you were on the squad too, but I guess not.
Are all of those dungeon wardens as well?
No. Well, that's just like, you know, what my position on the team is, you know? You know, there's Rat the dungeon. There's Gloria the dungeon champion. There's me the dungeon warden. And then or well, I thought you were like, you know, I don't know what title do you go by? Just you'd be like the dungeon bard. Or
The fuck is a dungeon
Everything-
bard?
Well, you're a bard, right? I mean, that's what you are. You're a musician. You're something, but you help. So I thought you were part of the team. Guess you're not. Because you're just too cool for the rest of us.
Airy has been marked as a hostile.
What are those rats looking at me?
Pup comes out of the kitchen with a frying pan.
Get him, Cuff. Get him.
That's not what I meant by team, but I feel like you wouldn't understand even if I explained it. Anyway, so Cecilia, I know you don't want to hurt trees, but stone is okay, right?
What's the stone for?
The guild hall.
Where is the guild hall going to be built?
It looks like I'll almost put something right here.
What is it? The heart or
There's literally
the square?
a key
Okay.
to the map.
Oh, I see.
Well, they don't teach how to read a map in Centaur school.
Why didn't you?
Okay, well, this is not in the forest, right?
This is the story of a girl.
Then that's fine. Yes, I can get stone.
Who's gonna tell
Awesome.
her that the stone's in the forest?
Yeah, but it's not taking down shelter from the trees.
In fact, it's clearing the way for more trees.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, there's a little tap tap on the indoor.
Hello?
What?
Well, oh, hey, I was just learning some stuff and then I was gonna come out. Sorry, Button.
Open the
Okay.
door.
Oh. Oh heck, okay, I go open the door. What's up?
Button waddles in. He has a big blue porous rock in his hands. And he
Oh,
sets it
It's
down.
the thing! It's the thing!
The
It
thing?
is distinctly not slippery now that you're looking at it.
Why isn't it slippery? It was supposed to be slippery.
What?
What are you talking about?
The rock! Wait, is that a rock? I thought it was a fruit.
It's a fruit. It looks
Yeah,
like
it's
a
a
rock,
fruit.
though.
It looks like a rock. Oh, okay. Huh. Is this what you wanted to have me look at, Button?
Wah. No.
No? Okay. System, what do I do with this weird fruit? What's it do?
I
Why was
can't
it so
see
hard to
what you
get?
can see. You dumb
can't-
dumb.
Why can't you see what I can see? It's a blue
If
fruit.
it's a
and
fruit
then-
seed, I wonder, what have you done with all of the other seeds you've gathered for the dungeon?
But it's not a seed, it's a whole fruit. I just try to get the seeds out of it?
And why don't you try to bite it?
I don't trust you.
Probably for the best.
I don't trust that advice. I'm not biting it.
Okay.
Okay, if it's a fruit and it's a seed, then is it gonna show up in this? I check my like farming menus to see if there's something in there about it.
Would you like to try to identify the objects, Lucky?
Through what? Just looking at it? I don't know what it is. I could try, I guess, but sure.
Up to this point, the only time you've interacted with this object is when it knocked you out.
That's true. You know, I try to pick it up and I try to fuck with it.
Okay. Can you easily lift 30 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay. So are you just gonna try to fuck it in front of Ari and Cecilia? That seems a
No.
little bold, but okay.
No, I just like turn it over and I'm like, what is it? Is it like a fruit? Can I eat it? System, can I eat this?
I did tell you to bite it.
Is it hard as a rock?
Yes.
My teeth can't bite through that.
Is it as hard as her head?
Nothing's as hard as her head.
Can I cut it? System, is it safe to cut it open?
In kitchen's door opens up and Cuff comes out. Wah, 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 wah.
Cuff, can you cut this open?
Cuff gives a little sigh, walks over, taps it. It splits in two.
Ooh.
There's
Oh, jeez.
a really smooth blue seed core in the center, and it's surrounded by a light blue flesh.
Ooh. I'm gonna get the seed.
Slips out of your hand.
I'll try again.
How? Describe your attempt.
Exactly
put
the
it-
same way.
I put the halves on the table, right? And then I try both hands to get the seed out.
Okay. Cuff smacks you, tells you to get your hands out of the fruit, and then gently pries the seed out and puts it on the table. You get the impression that they're judging you for your dirty habits.
What? Jeez. Okay. Cuff, can I have like I don't know, like a towel or something to dry the seed off? It's so slippery.
It's not wet at all.
It's not wet? Oh. I try to touch it again. It's so slippery.
Yeah, it's super smooth and slippery.
Why? Why are they like this? It's so weird. Cuff. How am I supposed to pick up the seed when it's so slippery?
You hear a loud sigh from behind you, and Button comes up and touches the seed and it disappears. Wah wah, wah 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 wah. You could have just cupped your hands underneath it, but I'll take it and I'll go plant it by our fields.
Thanks, Button. You're the best, Button.
Wah wah wah. Button prepares to leave. Remember to come see me.
I'll come see you right after this. So, Cuff, can we eat this fruit?
Wah?
That's a yes, Wall, right?
I believe it's no, you dumbass. We need this.
Wah?
Can I eat it? Can you cut it up for us to eat?
Wah? Walks over, taps each half, and they're cubed in the outer skin. So you have essentially two dishes and piled up cubes of blue. It's like a light blue, slightly glowing fruit.
You guys want to try some?
You first.
Okay. So it takes her fork and then
What
Does it slip off her
Stop.
fork?
When did you get a fork, Stella?
did my breakfast not come with a fork?
Your breakfasts have never come with silverware. No. We have been over that.
No, we haven't.
Yes, we have. The last time you tried to eat something with a fork, we went through the same process.
So you're telling me that the kitchen at the end doesn't have silverware?
You've been literally just getting a plate with your dinner on it or breakfast on it.
Can I go look in the kitchen to see if that's in somewhere? In the kitchen somewhere?
Cuff blocks you from going into the kitchen.
Cuff, do we have forks?
What?
Is that a yes?
No.
If it's a yes, can I? No. Hey, system.
What
You know
is
that,
fork?
like, you know that system, the way I can just have items made? Can I make a fork?
No, you don't have access to anything called a fork.
Why not? Can I have a spork?
Ari goes into his room and grabs his like basic survival kit, which includes, you know, a mess kit, and grabs a fork and spoon.
Oh.
Did you not bring one?
Oh, I did. It's just back at home.
Would you like the dungeon to absorb fork from your house and learn the recipe?
Yes. And
The
spoon.
fork in Aries' hands just disappears. Wrong house, wrong house.
Yes. Please absorb this. We need some for the end.
Congratulations, inn now stocked with silverware and serving utensils.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Well, that could have been a problem. Okay, Cuff, can I have some?
It's just a fork. You don't have to be so.
Cuff waves his hand over the table by the fruit, and 3 forks appear.
Thank you, Cuff. You're the best. Okay, I got a fork. Now I will stab a cube with a fork
Okay.
and then eat it.
Do you want to
If I
roll
can.
initiative? Are you trying to fight this? Like, wait.
I'm just afraid that anytime I try to do something, you're gonna tell me it slips off.
That's why Ari got a spoon.
I attempt to stab the piece of fruit. Roll hit.
Ooh, sorry, it's immune to stabbing damage.
Immune to piercing damage. Please use cup to damage. Okay, yes, you can. Your fork would go into the fruit.
All right, I'm gonna eat the fruit. Is it yummy?
Yes, very much so. It has an electric tingle to it, and you feel very energized from eating it.
Seeing how much Stella seems to enjoy it, Ari will attempt to spoon the fruit.
Guys, it's just fruit. There's no challenge to eating this.
You're the one that always does stupid shit.
Yeah, don't
I don't
blame
know
us.
why you guys are so cautious around this fruit. Jeez.
No one's ever conditioned us as such.
Homeless conditions us to be afraid to try to do anything and then makes fun of us when we're cautious about stuff.
Just fruit, guys. Jeez.
Yeah, well, fruit you.
Okay. This is good. I like this.
I don't know how to describe it.
It's tingly. The best part is Button's gonna grow more.
That was the last you saw of Button. It's actually the most valuable item in the world. Button has escaped. It's all part of Button's master plan.
Alright, then we take Cuff as hostage.
Cuff is
Button,
just a
bring us-
baby. You would take a baby as hostage.
If Button's fully grown, Cuff is fully grown.
Cuff is a day younger than Button, I'll have you know.
Yeah. The difference could be that one more day.
Damn. One day before adulthood. My bad.
Was
Here,
it?
Cuff. You get off.
Starting to sound like Dr. Disrespect over here. One day before adulthood.
Hey, Cuff, do you want to eat some of the fruit?
Yeah, is that joke allowed on Twitch?
Listen, if we can't make fun of pedophiles, then, I don't know what else there is for it. Is Cakelia eating fruit as well?
Yes.
Right. Do you guys continue to eat the fruit or just one piece?
Oh, I'm gonna keep eating the fruit. It tastes good.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't have any adverse effects.
After about 5 pieces, you get a little notification of a buff.
Oh.
Just an energized buff. So You've can walk, run further distances without feeling as tired.
Wow.
You recover a little better, a little faster.
This will be helpful for you to go get those minerals.
You're
Or sorry, that
100%
ore.
awake now. Some might say 120% awake.
I feel oddly specifically awake. Like I'm 120% more awake than usual.
I really, really like this stuff. What is this stuff? I really, really, really want more.
Button's gonna grow more. I checked my farming menu to see like what the seed is called or like what the fruit is called.
It's a lapis lazuli seed, and the lapis
It's
lazuli seed or fruit.
It's a lapis lazuli fruit.
What color is it?
We went over that. It's blue.
I was just checking for Stella.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go see what Button needs. Fork you. And Stella leaves to go find Button.
Jeez, I even offered her a fork.
Cuff comes in, and the rest of the fruit disappears as he picks up the two halves of the seed pod.
Well, I guess I better get to work.
Cuff has a slight glow about them now.
Ooh. Cuff, you are looking absolutely radiant today.
Wow.
I agree. Well, indeed.
Button. Button, oh Button, where are you?
Button is at the field by the dungeon. No, he's at the field by your house.
Is
Go
that like,
over.
oh, Captain, my captain? Oh, Button, my Button.
Hey Button, what's up?
He's tapping the ground, like patting a mound of dirt. And there's a little sprout coming up.
Ooh. Doing all the farming stuff, I see.
Wah.
Oh, how the... Oh. You've been taking care of these for the last, like, day or two, haven't you?
Wah.
Hey, don't mind me. I'm just gonna take a second and check how many stone fruit and
Fuck
then
you.
the other fruit do I have at this point?
They've all been attributed to your silver evolution.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Whew.
many.
Whew.
Mhm.
I was kind of worried that there would be like some crazy stockpile that I just forgot about. But it looks like I've looked before something like that happened, so whew. Now you can call me the forgetful farmer. Or a more forgetful farmer.
Would that be a farmer
Uh-huh.
title? Or would that just be a forgetful manager?
I don't know.
Are you aiming to get the complete set of forgetful achievements?
There's a complete set?
Yeah, once you collect all 5, you just can't remember anything ever.
Oh god. Maybe I don't need that set. Okay, anyway, Button, what did you need to talk to me about?
Wah 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 wah. Ah, finally, you have
Wah, 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 wah.
you've come to talk to me, right?
Oh, what did you say?
Jesus fucking Christ, you dumbass motherfucking cat girl. Said, finally, you have come to talk to me, right?
Yeah?
Good. We have a quest.
Ooh, what's the quest?
Well, you see, in order for us to populate the town, we need to complete some more things so that I can produce some more helpers.
Oh, okay. Well, what do we need to do to get more buttons?
For our next generation, we need specifically minerals and ores. And if you remember, you never taught me that because you're a bad mother.
No, the reason I didn't teach you that is because we actually haven't figured out where to find. Well, we kind of know where some minerals are, but we don't know where ores are at all. I was actually gonna have you
Why?
come with me, and I wanted to teach you how to find them. Well, how to do it. Cause, yeah.
Wah 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 wah. Yes, I can locate ore and minerals.
Ooh, that's awesome. Cause I can't.
You don't say.
Here's the problem. So theoretically, I know how you get ore and minerals. Technically, I don't have like a pickaxe, which is like the right way, but I know that the way you do it is with your hand. Right?
Button
So, like, I
holds
don't.
out his hand, and in it is a button-sized pickaxe.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's. Yep, let's go. Looks like you got the tool.
Wah.
And you can locate them. What? Why you always seem so disappointed in me? Why does everyone always seem so disappointed in me?
Wah.
It's not fair.
Points back to inn. Wah?
What?
Are they coming?
Oh, do you want them to come? I mean, they kind of wanted to do something else. So I guess not. Oh. Would you prefer it if they came?
Wah.
Is that a yes?
So I don't care.
Okay.
I'm sure it's a
let's go.
wah.
Let's go with Adam. Fork them.
Okay, so you guys are going up towards the dungeon at this point.
Yeah.
Ari and Kikilia, what are you doing?
Can I still be eating the fruit?
The fruit
Or-
is gone.
Well,
Heard
I want
that.
to. Well-
Ari is hard at work getting wood because apparently we need that, and Kakilia, hopefully, was pointed in the direction of some stone to break down.
No one pointed her in any direction.
Nobody
of
pointed
stone.
me in, and so I'm just gonna walk out.
Ari
Kikilia is
goes
really
with
feeling
Kakilia.
energized right now, and
I'm gonna go frolic some more.
Frolic.
Before chopping down wood, Ari goes and finds a good place for Kakilia to use all that pent up energy.
It's the wrong kind of wood, Ari.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Are we able to find some suitable quarry?
Not in the field or forest.
Do I remember anywhere closer than the cave?
Let's see. You gathered rocks from the river, right? So that would be where you would remember of gathering a lot of rocks, a lot of boulders in the area of the river.
I take Akelia to. Oh, wait, no.
Just point her upstream.
I was thinking, it was like, wait a second, we can just go to the river that's right by my house and then just tell her to follow it. Because I'm assuming that this riverbed isn't rocky, considering
No, it was just like carved into it. Yeah, so
Yeah, okay, yeah. So I just say, follow the river until it becomes rocky, and then get some rocks, I guess.
Okay. I take off sprinting in the direction of whatever he's pointing at.
It's just upriver from where we are currently.
yeah, you would just be going like in this direction. Okay. As you're passing the dungeon, Button would point towards the dungeon entrance and go, wah, 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 wah.
Wah, 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 wah.
Button
What's up? Wait, what?
rolls his eyes. Wah, wah, wah. Are you just gonna have first stand there all the time?
No. Hey, Fur.
Yes.
I need you.
Sorry, Stella. I do not think of you that way.
Damn.
No. You know how I have some fields and stuff? Can you, and so I need wood and I need, 2 more fields. So can you clear
just
out,
went over how they don't feel the same about you.
can you clear out the trees, like, in that big area near the fields?
Stella
So
has
that I
just
can add
tears
more?
running down. She's trying to get through this speech without.
Can you clear a bigger area for fields?
Where?
I think by the town. By the town. Clear some of the trees so that a little fieldy area can get bigger. And that the town has a little more space near the forest. Just a little. Like over here.
There you go. Your 2 new fields.
Yeah.
One's conveniently by the inn for, reasons.
Yeah. To make it easier for Cuff and Button.
I'll put it
That's
by the
good
tree
idea.
line.
And then in general, we just need more wood. So if you can just like keep chopping some trees, that'd be cool. Maybe do that.
Fur's gonna. I will clear a better path from the dungeon to the town.
Yes, that works. Just don't make it too obvious because Cacilia gets she has some feelings about cutting down too many trees, so I just want it to not be super obvious. And then if you finish that, can you go like further away, somewhere where she really won't notice and just cut down a bunch of trees there?
Well, push back the tree line along the field as well.
Okay. Thanks, Fur.
This is where Stella forgets about Fur for the next 3 weeks, and suddenly
Yup.
there's no forest.
Oof.
Like, I feel like I specifically told Fur not to cut down the whole forest. Oh well.
No, you said go to a new location. It's more discreet. And as he runs out of space and space and space, there's less and less discreet options. Okay. Button leads you off into the forest in a dish direction. Okay. After about 30 minutes, you guys arrive in like the foothills of the mountains, kind of where the rat cave was, kind of where you found minerals and stuff before.
Mm-hmm.
What?
What? Oh yeah. So Stella starts looking around for the places where she like left marks where those minerals were.
You are nowhere near your
Oh.
path you had from the river. The hills.
Oh.
You guys went
I know
on
it
a
was.
direct.
Oh, I see.
So like before you were like over here-ish. Now you guys are like
Yeah. Okay, we're like over here. Right, Button. Do you know where exactly the minerals are? You just.
Wah
Where do we
and
have
points.
So it goes where Button pointed. Let's see.
Button taps the ground with his little picks,
Oh.
and a hole appears.
Oh God.
And
Hey, Button.
next to the hole, there's a pile of ore and minerals.
Oh.
I'm starting to think Button might be a little OP.
Okay, Button. Just show off, why don't ya?
What?
I mean, yeah, you did awesome. Okay. System. I got some of the stuff. I like start tapping on it.
Oh, it's no longer there.
Oh, it's no longer there. Oh, easy. Can you do that some more, Button? And then I want to see how many minerals and ore I have. Just from
Button
him doing it
wanders off,
once.
occasionally tapping the ground with their picks. Like
Holy
your
shit.
number for ore and minerals hasn't gone up at all.
Hmm.
Hey.
Oh. um. Oh. Hey, Button. When you did you absorb the ore and minerals and stuff? Where can I find those? How
What?
do I? Well, they disappeared.
Button points at his stomach. What?
You. Oh, wait. Are you eating them?
Nods.
Oh. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, because you need them. Okay. Yeah. Okay, but okay. So right now you're eating them. After you eat enough for you to do your quest, when you just absorb stuff, is there like a place in the menus in the system where I can see all the stuff you pick up? Or do you have your own inventory?
Points at his bag. What?
Okay, so you have your own stuff that I don't see.
What?
And then can you take stuff from your inventory and put it into the dungeons, I guess? The big system?
What?
Or do I have okay. Cause we
Points
need
back to town.
it's back to town. So you can put it
Button
we
uses
you
the
have to-
altar to put things into the dungeon system.
Okay, so you can put it into the altar. Okay. Thank you, Button. I wasn't sure how you worked, but now I know. Thank you for explaining. I appreciate you.
What? How much do we need? Do you just need ore and minerals?
I need 50 ore and I need 30 minerals, but we can have Airy make some. So your quest is more important.
Points at the stone. What?
Oh, I need stone too. Can you get stone?
Rolls his eyes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You have to mine that too. Yes. 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 Stone. 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 We need a lot of that. We need like 100. Oh, there's so much, Button. Okay, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm gonna be honest.
Wah wah. Button starts wandering off and seems to be going in like a pattern in an area and occasionally taps the ground.
Okay.
Over the next like couple hours, you would notice that he's created a little quarry into the side of a, not quite the mountains, but like the foothills of the mountains.
I thought you were going to say that there's a geometric pattern to the ore spawns, like there was some lazy generation.
Button is digging straight down 50 units and then over 23 and then going up and over 3 and 3 and has hit nodes. Button has map hacks on. Button has been reported to the administrators.
Button, why do your digging holes look oddly like a pentagram?
But Button has been removed from server.
That just reminds me of those like AI like Biden, Trump, Obama skits for Minecraft. Where they were all accusing each other of cheating. I don't know if you guys remember those TikToks,
Yeah.
but they were funny as fuck.
I saw some of the league ones.
Honestly, that's the best argument I've ever seen for AI. Shit like that.
So over the next like 4 hours, Button would work in the mine and then come out, and assumingly you've just been there with him, Button would give you a wah wah and then start walking back to the town.
Okay.
I thought you said Button wasn't a child.
He yearns for the mines.
I'd like to say that during the 4 hours that Button is working, I play my lute for him.
Ah, yes. Very
Damn.
useful and effective.
So helpful.
Roll performance. Okay. It still takes 4 hours. I hope you know if you rolled it low, I was going to add time on here.
Yeah, leave it to a real bard.
I know, right?
Okay. So you're heading back to town with the Button?
Yep.
Okay.
Could I have been way more helpful and like cut down some trees if they were any nearby?
Is that what you would have been doing? Cutting down some trees and gathering wood?
No, I'm saying, could I have been more helpful and done something like that? Yeah. Did I? No.
Could you have gathered lumber since you know you're in your dungeon influence and know you could just like contribute it to your dungeon? Yeah. Yeah, you could have done that.
Yeah, I could have, but I didn't.
Okay, so it's now like early afternoon.
Okay.
You get back and Button taps the altar and you see things like going, you just see movement coming from Button's bag and then the altar like flashing occasionally.
Honestly, that's really neat to watch.
Wah. And then Button heads off in the direction of the stream.
See you later, Button. I'm gonna go check on the others. How much stuff did Button gather?
Oh, do you want to check your system?
Yeah.
Okay. You have 100 units of ore, 200 units of stone, and 100 units of minerals.
Oh, wow. Wow, Button is so much better at this stuff than we are. Hey system, can I claim any resources like lumber and stuff that Fur and Airy and I know they were working on that this afternoon. I think Akilia was doing something. Oh, no.
Shakilia
Dead.
was doing something.
Roll 3 D100s, Siggy.
Okay. It's a 15, an 11, and a 37.
All right, Ari, why don't you roll a D100? Okay. Because fuck me, I guess. I give. Jesus fucking Christ.
Wah wah.
You guys got
Wah.
74 out of 400. I hate you guys so much. Okay, you're now at 74 units of wood in your system. Apparently, Ari and Fur just started like jamming out. Like they were like thumping, like axing the logs down, and then it started to get rhythmic, and then Ari got inspired and started playing along, and they just kind of jammed out for a few hours. And
Wow.
You know, for a tree, you're pretty metal.
I like birds.
You got any of those mushrooms to share?
Fur
No.
looks around, slides over half of a mushroom cap.
Yes. And that's our afternoon.
So Stella would come out from the dungeon path and see Fur jumping and flapping his arms, and Harry is also just kind of tranced out.
Hey, Ari, guess what? Ari? Ari?
What?
Well, I think you guys were chopping trees. What's that about? What? Fur, are you good?
I am asleep to the music.
Oh, okay.
Be a bird, fly like a bird, embrace the birdhood.
Why don't you just turn into a bird, Fur? You can do that.
What?
Just like you can turn into rats, just turn into a bird.
I am a bird.
No, like change into a bird. You can
have.
literally do that.
Look, my wings, I fly. I am bird.
No, you're just flapping your arms. You didn't transform. You have to actually do that thing that you do.
Hmm.
Don't let her lie to you, for you are a beautiful bird.
Yes, I am bird.
Okay. Sure. You're a beautiful bird. Got it. Hey Ari, you don't have to make ore anymore. Button got it all. And then well, like you're gonna have to make some wood because you didn't cut down enough. This ain't enough. Come on, out of the trance. Come on.
I'm sorry,
Wake up.
but
Sober up.
I'm sorry, but the music says we must rock, not wood.
Yeah, well, you didn't really get any. You didn't rock either.
We got more wood than you did.
I was teaching Button. I was keeping Button company. I had a very important role to play. Thank you very much.
Oh, Stella came back with Button, right? Is Button here?
Button walked off. Buttons here.
Damn, I was gonna ask Button if Stella was helpful because we all know the answer is gonna be.
The answer is wah wah. No. Well, anyway. We need more wood. Why did you make more wood? Come on, do the thing. I know you can do the thing. You make it out of nowhere. Hey, system.
What?
You know how we have that crafting menu stuff?
Yes.
Can I, or maybe it's something Cuff or Button can whip up? Like, is there anything that can make someone sober
Nope.
and not drugged up? Really? We don't have. We need something like that. I think. Ugh.
You are a crazy cat.
You're a crazy cat.
What are you doing? Into air jail. Into air jail she goes. Just chop the trees.
Fine.
Or you could convert your extra ore and stuff to mana and finish it that way.
No. I'm gonna
Uh,
chop the trees.
Does my jam session count as giving her bardic inspiration for the tree chopping?
Roll performance. With advantage. Yes.
Stella, this one's for you.
For me.
Yeah, so that you work harder. Chop, chop.
It might just be the fruit
chop
going through your
up.
system, but you feel energized and extra strong for cutting up the trees.
Fine. I get to work chopping down trees with my great axe.
All right.
Because, you know, I'm cooler than them. I don't have a little hand axe.
Kakelia, do you wanna take us through your grand adventure of the last 4 hours? Because you
Yes, please.
clearly didn't get any resources according to the system, so you're
Yep.
clearly up to something.
Yep. Well, you see, I took off sprinting because I had all of that energy from that fruit, right? But I completely forgot about the rocks. Or I collected some in a little pile, but they're obviously like not anything that you can actually build
Hand-sized
with.
rocks.
Nobody told me what kind of rocks that we needed or how to transport them or anything really. So I just collected a couple rocks and then explored the area. Probably found some plants to eat. I came back maybe once or twice and nobody was around, or I don't know. Maybe they were around, I just didn't notice. Who knows?
Mhm.
Did they come across our jam session at all?
Good question.
You would have heard them, yeah.
Oh, then yes. I would have heard them. So I would have gone over and danced a bit. But that's it. I wasn't really doing anything at all.
You know, you still have 2 left hooves.
I look at my hooves. I'm confused.
Yep,
I mean,
that's
it.
that
you,
conversation.
you do have 2 left hooves.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Cecilia doesn't know what that means. Cecilia is just, she looks down at her hooves and is just, okay. And then moves on. So, with the music, like, are they playing music the whole time before anything else stops? Or, like,
They were chopping trees for a bit, and then they just started playing music. Like, they were chopping trees probably while you were running around. It had probably been like for the first 2 hours, and then they switched to music.
okay. So I would have come in and wanted to join in on the fun music dance session.
Mhm.
So what you're telling me is Kikilia's actually been, dancing out in the corner, out of Stella's view this entire time.
Yes. I haven't been doing anything.
This entire conversation, Stella's just been there.
Cecilia's been there.
Sorry, yeah, yes.
Probably not listening to them talk. I don't care about what you guys are saying. But you guys are playing music and that's pretty fun. So I want to frolic with the music.
She's been here the whole time.
Yep.
Oh yeah, would I hear her thoughts about chopping down the forest and her hiding it from me?
No.
Okay. Then I don't know about that.
There ain't no snitch. Okay. So I guess, what are the eventual results of my tree cutting? What horrible dice are you gonna make me roll this time?
Roll 2d100s. Okay. Over the 2 hours, you get 123 wood. That brings you up to 197. 100, yeah, 197.
See what did I need?
You see Button coming downriver on their way into town.
Hey, Button,
Wah!
cut me down one more tree.
Button
Real
taps
quick.
a tree on their way. It's now a log.
Thanks, Button. You're the best. Hey, system. That one. The last log.
9 extra wood. So you're at 203 wood.
Oh. Thank goodness. Okay. Okay, system. I have all the materials for the guild hall. Ah, man. Cutting down all those trees was a workout. You said that would reduce the cost, the mana cost, by 80%. So how much mana do I need?
You can't do simple math yourself.
No. No, I can't.
With the materials, you need 100 mana to build the guild hall.
Okay. Okay, and I had like 40 earlier, so I need it's been like what 5-6 hours. So that's 5 per, so I have like 60 something. So Sim, can you take the extra ore and turn some of that into mana? Yeah? That get me enough mana? Convert some of that?
How much mana did you have before?
I had 40.
And it's been 6 hours, so you're at 70 mana.
70.
So you want to convert your leftover ore into mana?
Just some of it.
Okay.
I assume it gives more mana than the other stuff.
Yeah. I wrote the conversion down somewhere. Boop, boop, boop. 10 mana per unit. So
Okay.
3 units of ore to get you up to the 100 needed. Okay. So you now have 47 ore, 100 stone, 70 minerals, and 3 wood. And the guild hall pops into existence
Nice.
quite audibly as air is displaced from where the guild hall is.
Kikalia, did you fart?
How many minerals did I have? I had
No.
70 left.
70 left. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay.
No,
Awesome.
like evening, by the way.
I want to go check out the guild hall.
Okay.
So what does this place do?
So it's a large, relatively fancy looking building. 2 stories tall. And compared to like your houses and shops, yeah. Significantly fancier.
Yeah.
So why didn't you make our houses this nice?
I couldn't.
This seems like a dungeon warden skill issue.
Nope. It's because this is a higher tier building than our houses.
Why don't you just make higher tier houses?
I don't know if I can yet. I don't have a limit for houses anymore. I can check to see if it'll let me build when I can build better houses.
You cannot. Yeah.
I can't. Not yet.
Okay. Are you going in the guild hall?
Yes, I'm going in.
Okay. It's nice, solid wood floor that's nice and polished and shiny. There's a reception desk. There is an area with a bulletin, and then a bunch of like tables and stools and stuff around. There is a small bar, but no kitchen. And then there are some individual rooms off to the back as well. And then upstairs, there are more rooms, some with beds and accommodations. And then at the far end, there's a large room with a solid office area with some light seating, a big desk, shelves, bookshelves, cabinets, things like that.
So, when does the guild get here? system?
Why would I know that?
Isn't that your job?
That is quite literally not my job.
And so this is their building, right? They run this, and I don't have to care about it after this?
It is
Or-
a dungeon building. You can choose to let them use it, but its designation is for the guild use, yes.
Okay.
It was incorporated in our town designs once we reached an agreement in the Accords.
Oh. The Accords?
Yes, go to school, you dumb fairy.
I can't go to school. How am I supposed to go to school? Is that an option?
You are already supposed to have graduated school.
Yeah, but I'm not. Well, I'm not the one who's supposed to be here. I'm here on accident because I'm not a fairy. If you
Mhm.
recall, I'm just a cat girl.
Sure you are.
What do you mean? If you had eyes, you would see the cat ears, okay, and the tail. And I don't have wings like a fairy, and I don't have fairy dust or anything, right? Okay.
Seems
Not a
like
fairy.
some
Cat
racial
girl.
profiling and assumptions there on what a fairy is.
Well, I hang out with I hung out with a lot of fairies, I think.
Yeah, don't worry. She has fairy friends.
Ah, yes.
Shut up. You said you have fairy friends, didn't you?
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to be racist when I said it.
I wasn't being racist either.
Of the two of you, only one of you has met a dungeon fairy, and I would not necessarily consider them a friend of Aries.
Meh. Okay. Well. What other quest did I have again? I have 2 fields. Oh wait, yeah, I wanted 2 fields. Did I? We're gonna say I put those down because you put them on the map for me.
You literally told
Yeah.
Fur to make them.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, I got the 2 more fields.
I didn't realize
got...
Forgetful Farmer applied to your real
Frick.
life as well.
Frick you. Oh, how do we unlock the shopkeeper and dungeon shop?
Mm-hmm.
Was that? Oh, I need 110 more mana for all the dungeon stuff.
That is correct.
Maybe that's it. Okay. Then use more ore. Use more ore and turn it into mana and finish that.
Converting all ore into mana.
Not all ore, just
You have
enough ore.
470 mana now.
No, I didn't want all of it.
Congratulations, you have 470 mana.
Dang it. Dang it. You suck.
Dumb fairy.
Okay, well, use the 110 for that. So now I have 360.
Wow, she can do math.
Shut up. That's easy math.
Okay, dungeon changes are in process.
And then I needed, what else did I need to do? I did the guild hall. I did that. Do I have more quests?
Mm-hmm. None that aren't pending.
None that aren't pending. Okay. Then
Is the evening?
fine. Hey, Button.
The sun is descending in the sky.
Hey, Button. Oh wait, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go ask Cuff what's for dinner. But I have a feeling I know what it is. Hey, Cuff.
As you enter the inn, there are 2 plates with grilled fish on the table, hot and ready
Okay.
for you.
Aria's eating one of them.
With forks.
Is
Yeah.
Button here?
No, why would Button be there?
I don't know. Sometimes Button comes and hangs out, I guess, but he's not here today. That's fine. Hey, Cuff.
What?
Um, you able to make? Well, Button can fish, and I'm guessing Button brings you all the fish.
What?
Is that a yes?
No, I fish for
No?
myself.
Oh, you fish. Okay, you fish. Then can you learn how to find food that's not fish? Can we teach you that?
What?
That wall was, why do you want something other than fish?
I mean, I like fish, but I think we need more variety on the menu. So, I was thinking maybe tomorrow we can, maybe find some rabbits or, I think Gloria ate all the deer. It might be a little hard to find some deer.
Wah, 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 wah. If you
Wah,
bring me
wah.
things, I can add them to the ingredients and therefore different meals. We could also utilize a field for growing of things.
Well, right now with the fields, I only know how to. I mean, I can grow that blue fruit. I know that one's edible, but I don't know about the stone fruit.
What?
Can we eat the stone fruit? Do they even taste good?
Wah, wah, wah. What was the other fruit? It's been a hot second since. Fruit is the other fruit.
I need
With the
to.
lapis lazuli?
No, there's
No,
stone
it's the
and
red
then
one.
no, not the
Or
red.
it's not red. It's what was it? I need to get some of those like little sticky tabs that you get for notes so that I can put them on important pages
The
or with
problem
important
is like
stuff.
a lot of my notes are on just random
Scoria
pieces of
fruit.
paper.
It's scoria fruit with the oval pores.
Wah wah.
The oval
wah.
pores fruit.
Both stone and scoria fruit are edible if prepared correctly.
Oh,
But we can grow more in the fields than just the dungeon fruit.
we can grow more like apples, like an apple tree, or
Wah.
like berries.
Wah wah. You do not grow apple trees in a farm field. So who would eat that gross thing?
Apples.
See Cuff just shudder at the sound of you saying apples.
They're so good. Maybe you don't like them, but we really love them. Ooh, especially like an apple pie. Oh yeah, apple pie.
Wah 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 wah. I guess I can cook the things.
This. Okay. Yeah, can you try adding in some stuff like stone fruit and the scoria fruit to the menu? And then
Wah
apples too?
wah
And
wah.
then so if I like bring you like other stuff like rabbit, like other game like that I hunt, then you can You can figure out how to get that?
Wah wah wah
You just gotta know?
wah 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 wah.
Okay.
If you bring me materials, we can synthesize them in the inn for cooking for a daily upkeep of mana.
Ooh. Okay.
Fresh tastes better though.
Fresh rolls always taste better. All right, I'm gonna work on that tomorrow because everything else is pending. But for today, I will enjoy my fish. Thank you, Cuff.
Wow.
I blow Cuff a kiss.
Runs away. Okay. So you've eaten. It's nighttime.
Yep, it's bedtime. Do 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 do.
Are you going back to your house to go to bed?
Yep.
Is everyone
yes,
going
I
to
am.
bed?
I am. Well, yeah.
Do I even have a place to sleep? Because last time I slept behind a bar.
There are vacant
trying to find
houses,
Cuff.
but you've just been sleeping like random places so far, Claw. So I don't know.
You were also offered legitimate shelter and chose not to.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the field under the starry sky. Hopefully, it's not raining, is it?
Claw, do I have a house? Everyone else, we have literally tried to have you sleep indoors every single night.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go lay down in the field then. If we're done. Man, I did all this tough work today.
You are
Yeah,
actually one of the most tired of the group, as you've just been frolicking and running around for the entire day.
Man, what a good day.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'll just collapse in the field.
Okay. Okay. Around 4 a.m., Sliggy, you get a blaring alarm in your head.
Oh, what's wrong?
Stella?
What's
Stella,
wrong?
wake up! Stella, wake up!
Okay, I'm awake. What do you want? What do you need?
Stella.
What?
So you know how you went through my dungeon?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's all reset now. I fixed the issue with that boss room. Sorry about that. There was no oxygen in there and you all just passed out. My bad. Apparently, according to Button, you guys need to breathe.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right. Anyway, so I can sense some people coming in the distance, like not you guys, right? But like other people, like a group of them.
A group of people? What do you mean? Stella gets up out of bed and
Yeah, they're like camped out about like your unit's 20 miles away at this point. But it's a group of
What's that in kilometers?
there's at least 8 people in the group.
are they dangerous? Okay.
I don't know. Was the centaur dangerous? She was eating our
No.
mushrooms. But they do have like things on them, like weapons and gear and enchanted items.
Oh, should we hide? Should we? If they have enchanted, they sound scary. I don't want to try to fight them.
You're the dungeon fairy. I'm the dungeon. I do dungeon. You do fairy.
What is a fairy supposed to do?
Didn't they teach you that in school?
I didn't. Stop talking about us at school I could never get a chance to go to. Stop it. You're making me feel bad. And I didn't do anything wrong.
Except for not go to school.
Seems like you did a lot of things wrong.
No, I didn't.
You interacted with
You're
me before I was mature enough, so you interfered with my maturity level. You corrupted my personality. What else did you do wrong? You gave me drugs and created a new type of dungeon.
I'm a pioneer. I'm a pioneer. And drugs are good.
Anyway, I just need to let you know that
Okay. Can I go back to bed?
your alerts are still just flashing.
My God, I check all the alerts. What? Listen, what do you want?
Oh, your dungeon wanted to tell you something?
Yes. Yes, it told me about the people. Can you stop flashing notifications at me? It's really distracting.
Well, open the notifications then.
Fine, I open the notifications.
New quest given. Time sensitive.
Jeez.
Adventures have been located in your dungeon territory.
Okay.
Quest.
What do I need to do?
Deal with them.
What do you mean deal with them?
Optional objectives. Destroy dungeon party without any trace.
Damn.
Optional objective. Welcome adventure parties into the town. Optional objective. Collapse dungeon, grab the core, and run.
Okay.
Quest. Help the helper. Round 2.
What does that one mean?
Talk with button.
God dang it. Okay.
That's all.
It's kind of groggly. Okay. 20 miles away. Isn't that like...
Within the day.
within a day we shop? Okay. I'm gonna go find Button. 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 Phil starts wandering around the streets. Button. I'm sorry, buddy.
It's 4 a.m.
I know.
Go
I'm
back
sorry,
to
buddy.
sleep.
I can't. There's some important stuff I have to deal with. I'm sorry, Button. I'm so sorry.
I was awake until like an hour ago.
You were. Oh no. Oh, the
Button
system
just points at the shops and then goes back to sleep.
Okay. Oh, okay. Stella goes over to the shops. Then, like, peers into the window.
The shop is lit up, and there are 2 shapes inside.
Open the door and go in. Hello?
What? What? There are two helpers in front of you, but instead of purple caps, they
Mhm.
have a blue and a gold cap. One is blue,
Okay.
one is gold.
Okay. Hey guys.
What?
Hi, I know. You guys, I know. You need names. You need names, right? That's what you want?
What?
Okay, let's see. Listen, I have an idea. How about Pin? I look at the one that is blue. Is Pin good?
What?
Okay, and then you, the gold one. Hmm. Do you want to be called? What's it called? How about? Hmm. I don't. Does chain make a good name? How about ring or watch or
What?
I guess brooch? How about collar?
What?
Did you like? Did you like any of those?
What?
Wah,
Okay.
wah.
Um. hmm, You're gold. You're gold. So that means what things are gold? How about jewel?
What?
Oh, you like jewel?
What?
Okay, jewel. Pin and jewel.
Congratulations! Help the helper round 2 complete. Dungeon helpers gain the ability Speak Common.
Oh,
Damn. Unfortunate.
oh, wait. So you can
Listen, just because
they
they
can talk
have the ability.
Okay. Well, I want you guys to know you can always speak in waz to me.
Mwah.
But when the normal people come around, remember to speak in common. Oh, and Ari too. He prefers the waz.
Mwah.
And Kakilia. You guys are so cute. So are you guys the shopkeepers?
Pinpoints to themselves. I am Shopkeep.
Oh.
Jewel points to themselves. And I am Guildhall Assistant.
Oh. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to write things down. Okay, so that's good. I guess it's nighttime. So I guess I don't know if you guys are tired, but I guess you can go to bed if you need to.
We do not
Or you
need
know.
sleep. We just woke up.
Okay. Well, there are some adventurers about 20 miles away, so within the day, they're gonna finally get here. And
Ooh, customers? We're getting customers?
I hope they're customers, because I really don't want to fight them. So hopefully we can just welcome them to town. So be ready for our first guest. And I should probably tell Cuff soon, but if Button didn't want to be woken up, Cuff probably also really doesn't want to be woken up. So
Cuff is awake.
Cuff's awake? Okay, just remember. Be prepared to finally get to meet people. Cause
You don't consider yourself a person. Got it.
Damn.
yeah, okay. I love you guys. Do your thing. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just know that I had to come give you names and help you out. If there's anything you need, let me know.
Wah wah.
Wah
You should set up the shop order soon if
The
people
shop
are
orders?
coming.
Oh. Oh, what is how do I do that? So what's that?
What?
I look at the system. How do I do that?
Pin walks to their
another-
counter and taps on their stone. There's a glowing blue stone.
Okay. Stella goes and looks at that then.
Shop interface. Would you like to set up the
Oh.
shop?
Sure. I will set up the shop.
Okay. So you have a shop interface, and so you have options for pricing things at dungeon turn-ins, actual currency, and pretty much the list of goods is just all-encompassing.
Okay.
For items that you have interacted with. So as
Okay.
you interact with more items, the dungeon can absorb and produce them. And then there is an optional Gamba shop where people can choose to pay certain prices for certain roles, and based off how they roll, they get better like levels of loot rewards.
Mhm. Okay. To system. Would it be possible that there's a lot of things like you had to absorb my fork, right? So that you could make forks.
Correct.
When the adventurers walk in here and they have weird items that you haven't seen before, can you offer to that we haven't interacted with before, can you just offer to buy them from them? You know, in exchange for currency?
The guild hall will post a quest for unique items to be offered at the altar for monetary and or other rewards.
Oh, okay.
Your shop also comes preloaded with a standard array of objects such as arrows, bucklers, swords, standard repair equipment options, and such and so on.
Okay.
If you had unlocked the shop, you would have had access to great forks.
I see. Oh, okay. So this is how you get stuff.
Mm-hmm. And because you didn't go to Dungeon Fairy School, let me be clear. Anything you purchase from the dungeon shop cannot be used for the dungeon. So you could not, say, buy lumber and or scoria fruit or such, and then offer it for your inventory or quest rewards, as it is coming from the dungeon.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense why that shouldn't work. It's that just, yeah, okay. I wasn't gonna try something like that.
Insight
That'd
check.
be silly. Because I'd just be taking resources out of the dungeon just to put them back in. So it wouldn't really, you know, you wouldn't gain anything that way. You're just moving it around.
Your shop, guild hall, and inn would now have daily mana requirements.
Upkeeps.
Yeah,
Okay.
upkeep. But as people are in your dungeon, you'll get mana from them being inside as well. So
Oh, I see.
pretty much only like the next couple days you'll be negative upkeep.
Okay. So that's the shop inventory. Do I need to do anything more than... I mean, this looks good, right? There's a standard array, there's the prices. I think those are normal prices. They look kind of standard. Yeah, no, is this good? Great. Leave it as is. I'm not in what are they? I don't know. People who know about the economy. That's not me.
Pin looks around at the empty blank shop.
Oh, do I have to?
What?
Oh,
Do
do I have
you
to
want
like
to choose its layout? Or I guess I could.
choose its layout? Like,
Well, people aren't
okay,
just gonna
so.
they're not gonna just walk into an empty shop and expect to buy
Oh.
something.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Put the weapons on the wall. Maybe have a couple. Well, you can have bucklers on the wall. You can have some weapon racks for that equipment. Make sure that you get the have impulse buys near the counter so that they look at them and they're like, yeah, you know what, I should grab this. Um, Especially like, yeah, put like the health potions or no, how about the useful stuff like potions or whatever. Like there should be a place for those, a little potion shelf. uh put some of the basic supplies like on a shelf, you know stuff people need like in their mess kit, the forks, because sometimes you need basic supplies. Fill the shelves up with those. And I don't know, anything else you can think of, Pen? I'll leave the rest to you.
Okay. And she's you out of the shop.
Okay, I'll get going. And then I'm gonna go to the inn to talk to Cuff.
Hello, Stella.
Hi, Cuff. Hey, um, there's some adventures coming to town today.
Yes, I've heard.
Okay, you all ready? You got everything in order?
I've stocked up on fish.
Okay. How about some apples? And some fruit? Maybe other stuff. Should
Hmm.
I?
You want me to have those? You're gonna have to pick those. I'm not gonna go touch some stinky apples.
Fine. Okay, I'll get some apples, and then I'll go. I'll go find some knotfish too. Okay. I'll work on that. God, I got like no sleep. Woke up so early. Okay, got food, but I hope the adventurers aren't mean. Oof. I don't want to fight them. That, that sucks so much. I'm gonna go to Aria's backyard and get some apples off the tree.
Damn, this tree just has infinite apples, apparently.
It does regrow the apples pretty quickly. There are benefits to growing in the dungeon territory.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some apples and then I'm gonna take those back to Cuff. And I guess after that, uh, can I try to go catch like a rabbit or something, or like some kind of fucking bird? Like, oh god, what were they called?
You mean fur?
No, no. A pheasant. Are there stuff like that? We got some of those.
You're going to try to kill birds with
I'm gonna
fur
try
in
to
the
kill
area?
a bird. I'm gonna try to kill a bird.
Damn, fur is now hostile.
Yeah, through effort, you'd be able to catch some. You'd be able to flush out some birds and some rabbits and some deer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I kill some and bring them back to Cuff.
Okay. So that would take her until like late morning. Area and Kakilia, are you guys doing anything special?
No.
Well, I woke up and no one told me that there were new.
Yeah, no one
There
told you
was
guys
Jewel and
anything.
So I guess I have my usual breakfast of fish.
There is a glass of apple juice with your fish today.
Ooh, this is different. Thanks, Cuff.
Cuff says, I don't know if you'll like this, but Stella says you might.
Oh, good morning.
Hello.
I can finally understand. I mean, you.
Wah wah.
Wah wah. Okay. All right. How are you doing?
Quite good, quite good. Stella said there might be people coming, so more paying customers.
I go and find Stella immediately.
She's off in the woods. You wouldn't find her.
Yeah. I think Stella is like scurrying off, trying to like find more stuff to bring Cuff. Like foraging, like looking for some good wild mushrooms to eat that are not drugs. Plants, like herbs, maybe like if there's any wild stuff growing. Like I don't know what grows in the woods, homeless. I'm gonna be so real. But I know in the wilderness things grow.
In the outside land, plants grow on their own.
Okay. Maybe some of the things I'm thinking of would grow. Like I know wild potatoes and carrots exist. I don't know if they'd be here. I don't know if the meadows have grains of any kind. I don't go outside. But Stella presumably does.
Great.
Well,
Ari is going to search town for Stella, including the stores.
Okay. When you go in the store, you would see Pin setting things up, and it's all stocked and ready to go.
Wow. You have been busy.
Oh, hello!
Hi, I'm
A new
Ari.
person.
Hi, I'm Ari. I help the dungeon warden now.
Yes,
are
yes.
you?
Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to Pin's Goods and Things. Yes, great name.
Pins, goods, and things. You must have named it, not Stella.
Stella. Oh, that's the cat girl. Yes.
Yeah, she's pretty forgetful.
Yes, yes.
Sorry, forgettable.
Welcome. Would you like to buy anything today?
I was actually looking for Stella, but let me take a look at what you have, I guess. Is it pretty much just a general store?
Yeah.
Standard stock? Let's see. What would I have been without because we haven't been to town in a while? Uh, let's see. I'll grab some soap. Um, I don't know. I get a couple small things.
Oh, yes. Yes. Things. Yes. Sell. Yes. See, first customer discount, 5 copper.
All right. I hand over 5 copper.
Ooh.
I need to check my inventory to see if I even have 5 copper because I don't think we've interact. I do not. I technically do. How much gold do we have, or how much uh, coin did we start with?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, I'm a rock star, so I started with 1,000 gold. Got it.
You have 1 gold
There-
left. I don't
There
know where it's
should
all.
be a baseline amount from your background that you started with.
Probably since you were like at a festival, you'd probably be like down some gold. So maybe like 75 gold.
75 gold start. Got it.
Because you would have had like expenses to get there, and then you pretty much teleported right here. And you could break that into denomination. Kekelia might have like some, but since she's just wandering the forest, and then Stella's a poor ass bitch.
Damn.
She spent all her money on drugs.
That's why I only had 15 gold left. Well, no, I think I had 8 gold total, and I gave 1 gold to the dungeon.
Oh yes, Stella left a while ago. She went to see Koff.
Oh. Uh. Okay. Do you know where?
Well, Cuff's at the inn, so probably
That's where I
there.
started. That's where I started. Okay, I go to the inn. Hey,
Hi, Ari.
has Stella been around?
Yeah, she came through early this morning. Said something about going and getting more non-fish food things. Stopped by with these gross apples, and then left out into the woods.
Into the woods. Okay.
Into the
Have you heard
woods.
anything about some people that are going to be coming?
Oh, yes. There are apparently some adventurers on their way here. Let's see, it's like, well, if they packed up and left, they should be getting here really soon.
Oh. Oh, okay. All right. Well then. Aerie silently panicking. Where the fuck is Stella? All right. I'll go find Kekelia then. I go search the fields.
You find
I'd like to think that after Ari leaves the inn, and is just out of sight, that's when Stella bursts in the door. When he's already gone. Crap, I got things.
So you have. Put them in the
Look at all
kitchen.
this stuff. Okay. Stella goes and puts all the stuff in the kitchen. That's Stella's contribution.
Hey, Kekelia.
Hi.
So apparently there are people that are coming.
What kind of people?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Crazy people if they're all the way out here.
I don't like people.
Why not?
People are too loud.
I do like loud music.
Both
Music
of
is
you
pretty.
roll perception. Kekelia, after she says people are loud, your ears would twitch in the direction of like this way, the east, and you would hear like the voices and like clanking of people moving towards you.
Good. Well, Ari gets his lute out and starts playing a melody that he thinks Kekelia would like. Music is nice, isn't it?
Wow. Hang on a second. I don't know what Kekelia would do in this situation. She would have went running, but then Cake distracted her. So
Yeah, well, I mean, you
I
can
guess-
actively hear. It's a group of around like 12 people, moving not quietly in the direction.
can I grab Ari while he's playing and like carry us both towards the people?
You're gonna
Walking?
run towards the people.
Yeah.
Okay. Technically, probably would be able to carry Cake.
I only weigh 5 pounds plus my equipment weight, which is
Yeah.
so.
I just
Yes.
throw him on like my horse end and just like take like as a mount and just keep like charging towards the people.
All right. I guess I mount Kekelia.
Wrong type of wood, Airy. Okay, Stella, roll perception.
Well, I wasn't told if they were good people or bad people. Just people were coming,
Okay.
and
Neither
I was like,
I.
"Oh, so we're gonna run towards them." Yes.
Stella, you can hear the sound of people off in the distance, but you also hear hoofbeats from Kekelia running towards the
no.
sound.
Oh no. Oh no. Tough.
And through all of this, Ari's just playing a song.
I don't know. This is a good idea.
Kekelia, I don't know where we're going, but okay.
You said people. People
yeah.
make noise this way.
I
Huh?
rush out the door at the end. Get back! Get back
What was
here!
that?
Get
Do I hear her?
Yeah, like she's right behind you.
Oh, okay.
Stop
I
it!
guess I'll stop.
We don't
I
charge
was told
guests.
people were coming. They're here.
You don't charge guests.
Why not?
Because they're guests.
I
They're
was
adventurers.
going to greet them.
Don't.
I'm
We'll greet
confused.
them in town.
You and me both. What do you mean there are people here? Where?
Over there. Sal points off in the direction they're coming from.
I'm assuming once alerted that it's obvious.
Yeah, they're like not too far out. They're like walking through the fields over here.
Oh, those people.
Yeah.
So, I know that they're pretty far, but do they look like heavily armored and like adventurer types?
Yeah. They're being led by two very well geared individuals, and then it looks like a ragtag group of around 8 adventurers who are geared out in basic gear, and then a couple
More civilian looking people?
yeah.
And it was 12 total?
Yep.
Huh. Well, this is what you wanted, right? Like adventurers?
Yeah. Yeah, they're supposed to be adventurers that are supposed to come do the dungeon. I think that's how it works.
Yeah.
Because
I hope you've been working on that dungeon because it What we did was not good.
Oh yeah, I talked to Rat about it. I moved some of the monsters to try to make it a little easier. I added a couple traps like I was supposed to. Um, oh, and Rat says that he fixed the last boss room. So before he forgot about the fact that we have to breathe oxygen. That's why we passed out and Button had to come save us.
I thought the air was weird in there.
Rat, you put air, right? You fixed it?
Yes, there's air in there now. Wondering why the boss kept fainting.
Oh. I'm so worried. Should Button like be on standby to like rescue people if something's still wrong with it? I don't want people to die because we did something wrong.
Button is
I want
not
them to die
going
because
in
they're
the
bad.
dungeon.
Button's not going there. Okay. Can Fur be on standby in case we messed up?
Fur's on standby outside the dungeon.
Okay.
First, just on
Listen,
standby because you
listen.
never tell them anything.
Listen, Brad, I'm just worried because I heard that if our dungeon's dangerous or abnormal and bad, that they try to destroy it. So I don't want people to die because we messed up, because then they'll kill us.
Oh, you're fucked then. Your dungeon's abnormal as fuck.
You know.
Shrugs. Never heard of a dungeon this weird.
And how many dungeons have you been to?
None.
Exactly.
All right. So you hear a loud voice from the distance. Oh there, strangers! Weird meeting you out here.
Yeah, I guess. Hi. Hi.
We were told there's a new dungeon out here. We should be the first to come.
I mean, you're kind of the first to come. I don't think I count.
There's a giggle from the pack behind the group.
I just kind of I'm not sure why I'm here. The issues with portals and teleportation. I'm just lucky that I didn't end up in the middle of nowhere.
You did end up in the middle of nowhere.
Looks like you did if you just ended up here. I am Raskia. I am a barbarian, gold level with the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, thank God! Finally, someone competent around here.
This is my friend and companion, Alvara. She is with the ambassadors of the dungeons.
Oh, I see.
What's a dungeon?
Yes, we've
You
come
know what a dungeon is.
to evaluate and establish guild presence at this dungeon. Do you know where it
you're the
is?
guild people. Oh, well, the guild hall's over there. She points at the guild hall. And then you see that road over there? That road goes to the dungeon.
Quite strange indeed. A guild hall already existing. Is this a full established town? That's normal. I'll need at once to go talk to your guardian.
What?
And who are you exactly, by the way?
I'm
Can
Stella.
you show me to the dungeon entrance? I need to evaluate it as an ambassador. The fake queen
okay.
is quite interested in this one.
Oh, wait, you know the fake queen? So, like, wait, Stella, like, whisper, so, like, you know all about the things, right?
Alvera speaks to you in Elvish. Yes, I know of some mix-ups here. Are you the one? If so, we need to talk in private.
Okay.
While that's happening. And I am Aries Smith. You may have heard of me. Pretty famous bard.
Elvira goes through her notes. Bard. Didn't main stage at the Fae Festival. Oh, here we go. Was a side stage. Yeah, I guess technically have heard of you.
Aries looks unreasonably proud.
Yes, even side stage at Fagella is an accomplishment. Okay, and who is this? Centaurus? That's unique to this land, at least.
They just kind of stumbled into here, and then they've just been kind of dancing ever since.
Yeah, that sounds like a
Yeah, she's
centaur.
cool. She kind of did all the drugs, though.
Drugs. Okay.
Yay, drugs!
This is not looking good so far. All right, Raskia, let's
Wait,
go
where's
check
it not
out this
looking good?
guild hall. Adventurers camp out outside the town. You know, you're poor. Check in at the guild hall, I guess, in the morning. Just show us to this guild hall.
Okay.
You know, there's some homes that they could rent if they wanted to stay indoors.
They are poor, initiate bronze dungeon adventurers. I don't think they
Yeah.
have enough to rent a house.
Aw,
Even
but
with how small this town is. We'll communicate any prices, but it should be posted in the guild.
Brutal.
wow. They don't get like a discount or a freebie for being the first ones to have to test run?
I do
Well, I
not
guess they're not the first
run
ones to
a
test
dungeon
run.
town. Honestly, this is the first dungeon town that's ever existed, so don't know really how land management is working here. Generally, the guild comes, establishes a town, and rents out things accordingly. But yeah, we'll see.
Why is this the first? But that was like a basic thing. I thought I was supposed to make a town. I thought I was told to.
He just looks at them.
What the heck?
I don't know who would tell you that. You do not have a guild pin, so you're not in the guild. Is that
No, yeah.
an inn over there?
Yeah, there's an inn.
Does it have alcohol?
No.
Was that part of
I
the
don't think
stocking
so.
process?
No.
Damn.
No. I mean, wait, Ari, do you still have that flask? Didn't you have some still? Or did you drink it all? Did you finish it?
I do not want his old flask. All right, Alvera, let's go check out this
Oh, no,
guild
that's-
hall.
That's not why I says, but it's
They enter the guild hall.
this is the guild hall.
Holy
Pretty
fuck, the
neat.
fuck is that?
What's what? You mean Jewel?
Hello, I'm Jewel. I'm your guild assistant. Welcome in, welcome in. You must be the guild members.
Hi, Joel. I'm Ari, not a guild member.
Okay. How may I address you two? I am Raskia, and this is Elvera. I am the gold representative and will be temporarily in charge of this location. Yes,
Can I
okay.
just pause? Alvera the elf.
She's not an elf, but
She was just speaking in Elvish.
Okay.
you just assume.
Racist. Racist.
Oh, I'm sorry. I saw a redhead with pointy ears, and
Oh, redhead with pointy ears and speaks Elvish, and suddenly it's an elf.
Also, I would assume that she actually probably didn't speak Elvish to me, but probably Sylvan. If it's Bay ambassador. I'm gonna be that guy.
Hmm.
Because Sylvan is the language of like the fairies and stuff.
Okay.
That's the Fae
And
language.
what have you repeatedly said constantly throughout this entire campaign?
I'm not a fairy. Well, I'm not an elf either.
Oh,
Well, I'm
would
not
you
an elf.
look at that? Yes, but if you don't have it already, you can speak Elvish because it comes with being a dungeon fairy.
I could already speak Elvish.
Oh, would you look at that?
Damn. Lazy motherfucker. Fine. Carry on.
Huh?
That wasn't in
So
character.
Raskia and Elvira just go around the guild hall looking at things. Lots of tuts of approval. So like, oh, nice. This would have taken weeks for us to get together.
It's not usually how I hear tuts.
Jewel is showing them around and shows them upstairs to the guild mistress room and things like that. And they come down. Satisfactory.
Oof.
Are
So are
you
you taking applications?
the town owner?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, we should meet later and discuss rent and pricing for the guild hall and the area. We'll also have to establish a standard contract for adventurers' use of the dungeon. If it's on your land, you will get a cut of that. Yeah, that's about it for now. I have 2 groups of adventurers here. They will be running the dungeon as soon as it is available. Is it available?
Give me a moment. Stella like steps off into another room. Is it available? Is it good to go? Rat, is it available? Is the dungeon good to go?
Yes, the dungeon's been good to go since yesterday. We went over that.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure. I had to double check.
Whispering.
Because I'm shush. Okay. And Stella steps back out to the other room. Yeah, it's good to go.
I'd very much like to see the entrance. And I know Elvira has to do her thing, whatever that is.
Well, Stella like goes to the door and motions down the road. Well, the road to the dungeon entrance is this way.
Yes. What are those buildings over there? Pointing across the street.
There's 2 shops, and then all the other buildings. I mean, there's the inn, and then there's houses.
Okay. Nice. I shall check out the shop later too.
Oh, yeah. I think only one shop is open right now. Penn's. I think it says it's Penn's shop. I don't remember the name. I don't know the name actually, but it's Penn's. Penn runs it.
Everyone looks over and there's a big sign that says Pins, Goods, and Things.
But it's in
yeah,
common, and Stella never went to school, so they don't know how to read.
I'm
I'm pretty sure that's canon from a different part.
No, I can read. Shut up.
No, I'm pretty sure that this whole bit has come up twice now.
No, you tried to make it a thing. I said no, that's not a thing.
You're the one that keeps insisting you never went to school.
Fairy school.
You said school period earlier today.
Well, yeah, because that's the only school we talked about. That's the only one that matters. And I mean, it wasn't school, but she was educated otherwise. And she knows how to read. Yeah, the dungeon's this way if you need to see the dungeon entrance.
Okay, they're following you.
All right. Stella leads them up the road to the dungeon entrance.
Okay. When you get there, the dungeon door is closed, but the light above it is green, and Fur is just standing by the outside. Raskia inspects the entrance, places the hand on the door, and pushes it open.
Hey, Fur.
Everything
Oh, yeah, the
is
slipper.
working well. You named your dungeon guardian?
Yeah.
Fur, huh?
Yeah,
Well, it
Fur.
looks like the standard wood type dungeon guardian. Nothing strange there. This dungeon entrance, though, is quite the spectacle. Normally, it's just like a door into a mountain or the ground. I've seen some elaborate ones on the higher dungeons, but a bronze dungeon having a special. Why is it a mushroom, and why is it neon and glowing?
It's a new kind of dungeon.
So you've been inside.
Oh, yeah, I went inside.
I guess it's your land, so you have permission to go inside the dungeon, but it's really not recommended for non-adventurer guilds members to go into the dungeon, and that will be a clause in the contract.
Oh,
You know, I
okay.
asked
mean,
about
it's
that
just-
earlier. Are you guys taking applications?
Yes, once we get established, we'll take applications.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, it's just, I mean, it wasn't dangerous for me to go in the dungeon, because it's my dungeon.
But
It is
didn't
your dungeon?
weren't you
Oh.
knocked unconscious while you were in there?
You
Well,
went
it's 'cause the dungeon made a
unconscious
mistake.
in a dungeon as well? Many
Oh, yeah, there was
landowners
a-
have died to their dungeons. I don't know
Oh,
if
no,
anyone's
it's-
safe inside a dungeon.
Oh, no, the dungeon just made a mistake, and, there wasn't air in one of the rooms, so we got that fixed.
What are you?
It's fixed. It's fixed now.
No air in dungeon.
No, no,
Alright.
there was air. There's
Sounds
just one
like
room
I need
that
to
got
run
messed
through
up.
this before we allow the bronze in. Alvara, go talk to the
Sliggy, you're
girl.
actually an idiot. Sliggy, you are actually a fucking idiot.
I know. I did.
There's no air in the dungeon because it all went straight to your fucking head.
No, there's air in the dungeon. There was just one part where it was a little thin, but it's fixed now. I promise. I
Raskia
asked.
is already inside. Alvara makes a
okay.
note that as the door shuts, there is a red
Ah.
indicator on the door. Nice, okay. Would like to see addition of party member trackers. It should say 1 of 1 alive. Level tracking doesn't come till later. Okay.
Okay. Oh, level
In
tracker.
Elvish, we need to speak privately.
Oh yeah, Ari, fuck off.
Let me check if I know Elvish. I do not. I fuck off.
Okay, he's gone now. I think.
Oh, I'm just over talking with Fur.
Do you have a more private place for us to speak? Surely
Seen
one
any
of those
pretty birds
houses
today?
is yours,
Yeah,
or
one
we
of
could
them's
go
mine.
back to the guild hall.
Yeah, let's well, let's go back to the guild hall. The guild hall's way nicer than my house.
Okay. You guys go back to the guild hall, and she leads you upstairs to a conference room.
Okay.
The door's
Ooh.
locked behind you.
Oh, ominous.
All right, the Fae Queen has let me know a little bit about you, girl.
Oh, Stella, that's my name.
Okay, Stella, this is a very abnormal situation. I am fighting not to just murder you in this dungeon for being irregular. You have a lot of irregular signs already, but you don't go to school because you're not a fairy, and this is a joke that the queen put onto us. So we're apparently learning this together.
I'm just glad that finally someone acknowledges that I'm not a fairy.
Yes. And you see, the fairy that was supposed to go to this dungeon had a plan that the queen became aware of to try to get out of her lifelong binding to a dungeon, which involved getting the dungeon murdered. So she switched
Oh.
you two out because, well, wrong place, wrong time.
Oh,
Yeah, don't share a name with the fairy, apparently.
oh.
Anyway, I'm here to
where's
make
the
sure
bitch
you
that did
don't
this to
fuck
me?
up. Did you just call the fake queen a bitch? I will kill you.
No, the fairy who wanted to who didn't want to do it, and so now I'm here
Oh,
because of her.
she's off somewhere else.
I want to kill her myself. That's rude. I was trying to go to Faychella.
You didn't miss much. Anyway,
Really?
I'm here to make
Oh,
sure you do not get the dungeon killed. I see you're already taking a unique path from the other dungeon fairies. Luckily, the guild is not too concerned as long as things go smoothly. I assume this dungeon town is part of your build system or whatever.
Yeah. See, this is what's really weird. I was told that I had to do all
No,
of these things.
Do not
to
tell me
start-
secrets into the fairies. You are uniquely suited to know these things, but I will be murdered. I just know
Oh.
that you can build things and the dungeon controls this area. And it looks like you have a special type of dungeon that no one's seen before.
Yep.
Harry just had a shiver down his spine.
Oh, Ari's not in the room with them. Unless. Okay.
Yeah. Harry knows too much.
Yes, Ari does know too much. Or has seen too
Wait.
much.
Wait, what's too much to tell you? Or see? And then you die?
Oh, yes, the fake queen does not like us knowing too much. Especially those of us who work closer with the other humanoid races. Listen, just don't tell me anything explicitly. If you have questions, I can try to get you answers. For now, it looks like you're doing fine. I cannot save you if Raskia finds the dungeon to be too difficult or abnormal with your traps and such. Hopefully you at least know standard rules of no unfair kill rooms and such.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure. I wanted to, like, I was told I was supposed to add some traps, so then I kind of had to adjust them because I didn't want them to be too hard. I wanted to make sure people couldn't, like, wouldn't just die to them.
Yes, well, as long as you don't have rooms that seal off and remove all the air and just murder people unfairly, everyone needs a fair chance to complete it. The Adventurers Guild knows that people die in dungeons, and that is just a risk they take, but not due to unfair mechanics. They are not happy with that.
Okay. So it's okay if people die because they did something really stupid,
It's okay
like charged into all the enemies,
if
right?
people die if they are not equipped and or smart enough to do the dungeon. We all know that's how dungeons grow. That's how they get stronger. It's how they build in power, is through the deaths and exertions of adventurers in them. So we cannot fully remove that from the equation.
Okay. Whew. That's nice to know. I mean, that kind of sucks for, adventurers, but...
They get personal power and growth and riches from it. They know the risk for reward. Okay, let's go over some things. So you technically own this entire town, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, I made it, so
Mm,
yeah, it's mine.
Okay. And unaware of this build system, but clearly these are dungeon constructs based off the mana density. Okay. So does that mean you can just make buildings?
Yeah.
That was too much.
Okay.
That was a test.
I have now been marked for death. Thank you for that. Okay, and these creatures that can talk?
Oh yeah, those are my helpers.
Helpers not unheard of. Generally, they are more humanoid than plant creature. But yeah, very rare, very rare. Normally don't see them outside of the upper echelon of dungeons. I guess that's a good sign for your growth.
You know, if you think about it, the things that are kind of weird. That means, you know, my dungeons. It's not that. It's not. It's just rare and special, which means it should be protected because it's very unique and one of a kind.
Listen,
You
I
know,
will
I'm
keep
like a
talking
pioneer.
with the Adventurers Guild and convincing them that this weird is not bad, but overall, the Queen is quite interested in seeing how this goes, and honestly, how a mortal handles it. Okay. I mean, clearly you're gonna need help with town design and growth. You have houses all over the place, and you are running out of space already. We should also set up some camping areas for the adventurers to do. They are all poor little people and do not have the ability to pay for housing the entire time.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
You're also quite far away from the nearest city, so support system like that is kind of gonna be hard to come by. You're at least 8 to 14 days travel, and that's hustling out here. How are you on food goods and things like that? Are you able to sustain the population?
Oh yeah, yeah. We can. I can take care of all the food and stuff with my mysterious ways, and you know, just going out in the woods.
Right, over harvesting your local woods. Okay, I will send that note
Over
to the
harvesting
queen.
the Loki. Woods.
I have not seen one rat or deer since I've been here, so I am assuming
Oh,
you have been over harvesting. And that river
that
out there,
wasn't
that
me.
stream that we crossed to get into town, had no
Yeah?
fish whatsoever.
well, that's like a. Well, the town needed running water. Bud gets fish out of there. That's the helper. The helpers get fish. The fish are the
Okay.
big fish.
Don't
So there's
explain
fish. Just
further
not,
into that.
they get fish. But so okay, so the deer and the rats. See that wasn't okay. I guess I kind of did that, but it was more that the rats all tried to kill us. So we had to fight back against the rats. And the deer, okay, at the end of fighting all the rats, there was one big rat, and then we became friends. Um, and then she killed all the deer. I didn't know she would do that. So that was kind of like, oh, and even before then, all the rats were hiding and were gone because there was a wolf that was eating them all. So we got rid of Mr. Wolf. But then, you know, the rats tried to kill us, even though we kind of saved them. It was kind of sad.
Note to self, send queen message. Next time, pick a more mentally stable person in your experiments.
Wow.
All right. Well, that's it for now. I need you to show me around the town, I guess. I will personally be wanting a house to stay in. Do not like staying with the guild. They are loud and rowdy, and honestly not my type. So I will, take a house, and then just show me where to get food and whatnot, and I'll be around.
Okay. Well, as they leave the guild hall, so it says, so that over there, those are the shops. And then she points out each house. You know, that one's empty.
Silver takes this one.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, this one's empty, this one's empty, that's empty. That's Aries' house with the apple tree, and then that's my house by the fields, and then that's the inn. And there's so many different food options at the inn now. Let me tell you, I worked so hard all morning for that.
Wait, is my house the one next to the guild hall or in the top right?
This one. The
Okay.
weirdly bigger one than the others.
Hmm.
You have a bigger house, but you've been staying at the inn, even though I like made you a bed and everything.
The inn is nicer.
So you
Hey,
do
it's not my
not
fault that
take
you made a
business
basic
away
ass
from
house.
Cuff.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Have I been paying Cuff? Have I been renting the room?
Cuff has been tallying your costs.
I'm gonna get a bill at the end of the month.
Yeah. The communication through Waz was not quite enough to tell you. It's okay. They're technically fake constructs, so you are accepting gifts from them. So hopefully, yes, you pay for the room. Otherwise, you know how it goes with accepting gifts from the Fae. Okay. I think we're at like our time. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Seems reasonable.
So yeah, we'll stop here. Saturday, I'm doing a one shot with one of those adventurers groups. And they'll be going through the dungeon. So that should be fun. And then yeah, so next week I am not here, so obviously we can't do a session. So we'll just pick it up the week of July 8th and go from there. So yeah, now you have people in town and the Adventurers Guild and all the fun that will come with that. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you everybody who came to watch and or is watching. We will raid out to we'll raid out to one of the people who's going to be here on Saturday. They're playing Sea of Thieves, so go enjoy, send some love, and yeah, enjoy your weekends. I may or may not stream outside of Saturday. It depends on really how the weekends go. All right. Start the raid. Always forget that there is a timer. All right.